that the Prime Minister's advice to Her Majesty was unlawful, void, and of no effect.
The air crackles with tension. A nation holds its breath. Angela Rayner, once a titan of British politics, now stands on the precipice. Her voice, once a clarion call for the working class, trembled before the unforgiving glare of the cameras. What began as a calculated political chess move has detonated into a full-scale national scandal, shaking the very foundations of British democracy. Before we continue, I have one small request. If you're enjoying this deep dive into British politics, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Britain Briefed. Believe it or not, over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. It's completely free and it helps us keep bringing you the hard-hitting stories that matter. The Chief Justice, a figure of unwavering integrity, has just delivered a crushing blow to Rayner's appeal. Labour, the party that once promised to champion the people, now stands accused of attempting to sabotage the very essence of democracy, the sacred right to vote. Whispers of secret plans to delay the general election, a staggering £22 billion black hole in public funds, and the meteoric rise of Reform UK have plunged the nation into chaos. And now, amidst this maelstrom, King Charles himself is reportedly absolutely furious, demanding answers. What we are witnessing is not merely the fall of a political party, it is the unravelling of an entire regime. The mask has slipped, revealing the raw, unfiltered truth, and Angela Rayner is trapped at the heart of this unfolding tragedy. Her image, once a beacon of unyielding strength, has shattered like glass. Behind the closed doors of Parliament, whispers had been circulating for weeks. Uneasy glances, hurried press briefings, and abrupt policy reversals hinted at a brewing storm. Yet no one could have predicted the sheer magnitude of the explosion. Rayner, the rising star of Labour, is now accused of the most heinous of political sins, manipulating the democratic process to silence millions of voices. It began with a leaked document, a confidential memo circulating within Labour HQ, outlining plans to quietly postpone the upcoming general election. The motive? To buy time. Labour's support was plummeting in crucial swing regions. Reform UK, a resurgent force, was gaining ground among traditional Labour voters, fuelled by growing discontent over immigration, crime, and a justice system perceived as failing its citizens. Labour's bedrock was crumbling, and Rayner, the deputy leader, was tasked with stemming the tide. Instead of confronting the people, she allegedly opted for suppression. The leaked memo ignited a firestorm of outrage. Headlines screamed, "Election sabotage party" and "democracy delayed." Rayner vehemently denied the allegations, branding them a right-wing smear campaign, but the truth had already taken root. Investigative journalists unearthed internal Labour emails detailing legal loopholes to deprioritise voter access in areas where Reform UK was gaining traction. A desperate strategy to cling to power had spiralled into a legal and constitutional nightmare. Then came the court order. The Chief Justice, in a public statement, declared that any attempt to delay or interfere with the general election would be met with the full force of the law. This was no longer a political skirmish. It was a matter of principle. The courts had drawn a line in the sand. Democracy must not be hijacked by those in power. Rayner's legal team scrambled to file an appeal claiming misinterpretation of intent, but it was too late. In an emergency hearing, the Chief Justice personally crushed the appeal, denouncing Labour's tactics as a direct assault on the democratic rights of British citizens. Cameras captured Rayner leaving the court in tears, her face ashen, her political future in freefall. And then the palace responded. Sources close to King Charles revealed his profound disturbance at the court ruling. The monarch, traditionally neutral, was now demanding answers, appalled by Labour's alleged attempts to undermine the democratic process. The optics were catastrophic, a government accused of voter suppression, a judiciary standing as the guardian of democracy, and a monarch incensed by the erosion of his nation's institutions. The question now echoes across the land. Can Labour survive this? Has Angela Rayner in her ambition sealed their fate? But this is merely the prologue. What unfolds when political ambition collides with the unyielding boundaries of the law? When the courts speak louder than Parliament, when the very voters realise their voices were almost silenced. Inside Labour's headquarters, the atmosphere had shifted from confident swagger to chaotic desperation. Weeks before the scandal broke, Rayner was locked in clandestine strategy meetings with Keir, Starmer and senior advisors. Their internal polls painted a grim picture. Labour's grip on red wall constituencies was slipping. Reform UK was surging, threatening to overturn.